विपुलं त्वया रामं शुश्रूषता भक्त्या वैदेह्या सह सीतया जानकीकान्तस्मरणं सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की. Throughout this year, we have been enjoying Ramayana through our classes, camps. We have enjoyed his qualities of Rama. We have been immersed in Rama Gunas. Today, we are going to look at how he is using his physical prowess. Physical prowess na enna theriyuma? Prowess na physical power na vechukongale. How is he using his physical power and certain strategies along with his divine qualities to win over his enemies, especially in Janasthana Karadhushana Vadham. Karadhushana Vadham kettirke illaya? That is what we are going to see it in detail. In general, how is enmity created between two people? Enmity na enna theriyadillaya? Enemy na ediri, shatru, right? How is generally enmity created between two people? Why is enmity created between two people? I'll give you an example. For example, Karan and myself are sahapatis. We are in the same class. Okay? There is one examination. And in that examination, Karan is scoring 98%. I am scoring only 90%. So what I start to think, instead of making myself better, instead of me improving my marks, what do I start? I start thinking about how can I reduce Karan's mark in the next exam. Enna panna Karan kammiya mark vaanguvan? I start thinking like that. Then Karan also comes to know about this. Then an enmity will be created between me and Karan. What do you call this? I am jealous of Karan. I am jealous that he is scoring more marks than me. So what other reasons can we have to create for an enmity to get created? Can you just think of some possibilities? Question புரியுறதா? ஒரு ரெண்டு பேருக்குள்ள சத்ருத்வம்ங்கிறது எப்படி உருவாகிறதுன்னு கேட்குறேன். Any answers? Land. We are fighting over a land, right? Okay. Or wealth kaha, we are fighting over some wealth, then enmity gets created. Then I might be scared. Go ahead. Money kaha, yeah. He is having more money, I'm having less money. Two things can happen. I am jealous that he is having more money, or I can feel myself inferior to him because he has more money. For example, Vikram has more money and he doesn't want to show off. Adha அவர் ஆடம்பரப்படுத்திக்கணும்னு நினைக்கல. But what I think, I have less money than Vikram, so he is my enemy. So this is called what I feel. I assume something and feel myself inferior to Vikram. So there is an enmity between me and Vikram, right? Then the other thing could be I am afraid of someone. Say for example, our class leader, always he is hitting me. If he gets out of Gurukulam, I'll be very happy. That could be one reason. There are so many possibilities for enmity to get created between two people. Okay, when we come to Rama, we will see if all these are fitting with Rama here. Okay, is Rama jealous of someone? யாரையாவது பார்த்து பொறாமப்படுறாரா ராமர்? There is absolutely zero chance, because he is a universal set of all the skills. So there is no chance of anybody being better than him at any cost. Even for an assumption, if we keep that Rama is better at something than, the other person is better than Rama in something, what he would do, his character is to appreciate that skill. Aha, enna arumaiya irukappa, enna arumaiya pannirka. That is his quality, right? So there is no chance of Rama getting jealous of anybody. So what is the padam that Valmiki is giving here to tell this quality of Rama? Can somebody tell me? He is not jealous. Anasuyakaha. Rama is anasuyakaha. He is not, he is devoid of any jealousy. Then is he feeling inferior to anybody? Is he feeling inferior to anybody at any place? No. What is the padam that Valmiki is given for that? Adinaha. Rama is not, he doesn't feel inferior to anybody, nor does he feel superior. That is also there, but he doesn't feel inferior to anybody. Is he scared of anyone? Mantra has such a great plan and sent me out. Kaikeyi has sent me out. Is he afraid of anybody at that stage? There is absolutely no chance, because that is the core of Rama, which says, Abhayam sarvabhutebhyaha dadami etat vratam mama. He has resolved to remove the fear in others. So there is no chance of him getting scared of anybody or anything, right? So nothing fits for Rama here. So how does an enmity between Rama or with the other person gets created? What does he consider as an enemy, or whom does he consider as enemy? If we look at this point of view, the answer is in Ramayana itself. It is in our Nityanusantana sloka. What is that sloka? Ramo Vigrahavan Dharmaha. What does that mean? Rama is Dharma embodied, which means Rama is equal to Dharma and Dharma is equal to Rama. Ramana Dharmamna solla. Dharmamna Ramar abdinu solla. Right? So what is the enemy of Dharma? What is opposite of Dharma? Adharma. Dharma is an opposite of Dharma. So anything that is adharmic, anyone who is adharmic is an enemy of Rama. So if something goes against Dharma, Rama considers that as his enemy. So with this aspect, with this perspective, let us enter into Dandakaranya along with Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. As soon as they enter Dandakaranya, all the rishis welcome Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. Rupa Samhananam Lakshmim Saukumaryam Suveshatam Dadrushu Smita Khara Ramasya Vanavasinaha. Vanavasinaha here means, Vanavasinaha means rishis. The rishis. The rishis, Dadrushuhu Vismita Khara. They are spellbound by the beauty of Rama. They are astonished by the beauty of Rama. So they all come together to welcome Rama, Sita and Lakshmana. So as soon as the rishis see Rama, they start talking to Rama. They say, Rama, oh my dear, our dear Rama, you are our king. You are our guru. They use this word. The rishis are using the word, you are our guru. Where else Rama is seen as a guru? One other person tells this. Bharata tells this. Here rishis say to Rama, you are our guru, Rama, and you have to protect the dharma of all the people. You are not just protecting the people, you are protecting the dharma that is done by the people. Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. So when you do dharma, the dharma itself will protect the dharma, right? Dharma is none other than who? Rama here. So the rishis say, you have to protect the dharma that is done by these subjects. So what is the dharma that is done by the rishis in the forest? They are working for the universal welfare, right? Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu is their dharma. That is what they are doing. So the rishis are saying this dharma is being obstructed by the rakshasas that are roaming here, that are wandering in the forest. Oh Rama, you look at this huge mountain-like structure, and what is that? That is the remains of all the rishis. The body remains of all the rishis. The rishis are working for universal welfare. When they are doing that, all the rakshasas, they come and destroy all these rishis, and they eat their flesh and blood and then throw the remains here, and that has been accumulated as a huge mountain here. And you have to protect us from those rakshasas. And we are like a child inside the mother's womb. When the child is inside mother's stomach, the child cannot ask, Amma, I'm hungry. Amma, give me water. The child doesn't ask. What does the mother do? Adada, en kulandhaikku ipo pasikum. She takes food. She takes water. She takes what is good to the child, right? Hitamma irukradhu mattum amma saapiduva, because she has to protect the child. The child cannot come and ask, is this good, is this bad? The child doesn't know how to ask. So the rishis are saying we are like the child in the womb of a mother's womb. So you have to protect us. We don't know to protect ourselves. Once Rama hears this, he says, why are you even requesting me? You command me. You say, Rama, go and destroy all those rakshasas, I will kill them. Instead of that, you are requesting me. It is not up to you to request me. You have to command me. Give me orders. I will destroy those rakshasas. I came here actually to fulfill my father's promise. It was not my intention to come here to kill all the rakshasas. But by chance, it is my fortune, it is my good fortune that you have given me this duty. I will not leave this forest until and unless I destroy all those rakshasas. Rama takes a resolution then. He resolves to destroy, he resolves to uproot the terrorist base from Janasthana. That is his intention. This is very close now. Right now we are seeing that in India, right? The terrorists are coming to our homes and they said, you are a Hindu, I will kill you. And he killed us. Correct? It is our dharma to follow what we want. It is our right. It is our duty to protect our dharma. So when we did that, they entered our homes and killed us. And what did India give back after 2 weeks? Uprooted the terrorist base, right? Here and there, so many attacks happened. Mumbai blast, there are so many bomb blasts, Uri attack, then Pulwala attack. All this happened. India tried to talk peace, they tried to negotiate, they tried to do this, no, they didn't understand. So what they did, they gave back in the language that they would understand. What the terrorists would understand. You put us bomb, right? We will kill you back. Operation Sindoor was designed for that. So after 2 weeks, the terrorists were uprooted from their base. And our Prime Minister's words were, you cannot live at peace. We will enter your home and kill you. If you are a terrorist, we will enter your home and destroy you. That was his powerful word. So the similar thing, now rishis are doing their dharma and the dharma is being obstructed, and that too Rakshasas are coming to the rishis place and destroying the rishis. So Rama takes a resolution there that I will destroy this terrorist camp from here and only then I will go out from this forest. So saying this, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana enters further into the Dandakaranya and the rishis go back to their places. They visit so many rishis like Sharabangar, Sutikshnar, Agastya's brother, and then finally they come to Agastya ashrama. Agastya welcomes Rama, Sita and Lakshmana happily. He feels so blessed to have them, and Rama also feels blessed to visit Agastya rishi. Agastya gives a lot of celestial arms to Rama, like a bow and a quiver. Quiver na? Amburatuni, which will never be devoid of any arrows. As and when he takes arrows, the quiver will get filled up again and again. That kind of a quiver he is giving a sword. And he praises Sita for her dharma, pativrata dharma. What kind of heart she should have to follow you during your hard times. Rama, she has to be celebrated. Sita has to be celebrated. She has to be honored. She is in that kind of a place. And then Rama asks, Agastya Rishi, please suggest us a place to spend the rest of our forest life. Then Agastya meditates. Agastya meditates for a few minutes and then he says, Rama, there is a place called Panchavati. What is the river that is flowing in Panchavati? Godavari. Yeah, he says Panchavati is nearby. The river Godavari is flowing there, so you can have plenty of water. And Panchavati is surrounded by lot of trees and plants, so you can have enough vegetables and fruits for your survival. And it is a very pleasing forest also. Sita will enjoy that forest. Okay, he tells all these things. And then he adds a very, very subtle thing there. He says, I understand your heart. I understand your dharma. This place is the best place for you to guard the rishis. G-U-A-R-D. What is G-U-A-R-D? What is that? What does that mean? Protect pandrathu, secure pandrathu. Okay. So if, for example, if we want to secure our ashrama, where do we stand generally? If we sit here, can I go and protect the ashrama? Where should I stand? Gate kitta nikkanoli, yeah. That is the border. That is where, if at all thieves are entering, they will enter at that place only. So Agastya is pointing out a location which will act as a border security force for the rishis. He says you can be there, and that is best suited for you to stand and guard the hermits. He doesn't know what Rama has talked to the rishis, or he doesn't explain all that explicitly. But then he uses this word, you can guard the hermits from Panchavati. So now God is going to guard the hermits. G-O-D is going to G-U-A-R-D the hermits. Okay. And then he further gives the location details of Panchavati. If you go this way, there is a big banyan tree. If you cross that, you can reach a plateau. Plateau area, na, a raised but flat land. If you climb on that, you can look at a huge mountain. Okay. Below that mountain, there is a valley, that is Panchavati. So the location Purunjikongo, there is a plateau. Over that, there is a mountain. And under that, Panchavati is located. So what is the significance of a mountain here and a valley here? Say I want to get a full view of the ashrama. Okay, I stand near Hanuman temple. Can I look at all the buildings? I cannot, if I stand on the ground near the Hanuman temple, I cannot have a complete look of the ashrama. Same way, if I stand near Kalyanramar Sannadhi, I cannot see the Hanuman Sannadhi. So what is the best position for me to look at the whole ashrama fully? Have you heard of the term aerial view? Helicopter la mele appadi vandonu vechukongalem, you can have the full view of the ashrama, right? You know where Kalyanramar Sannadhi is, you know where this is, you know where that rock is, you know where the lake is, everything can be viewed. So Agastya gives this significant location of Panchavati. Once you climb up the mountain, which means he didn't tell it explicitly, but then Rama can have a good view of the terrorist base. The Janasthana is very near. That is where he is telling Panchavati, right? So from there, if you look, you can have a full view. That was Agastya's heart, though he doesn't tell it explicitly, but this could be the significance of mountain. And then why valley? Valley na mountain kizha there is a place. Two mountains are there, and in between the low-lying area is called a valley. Okay, and that is where Panchavati is located, and that is where Agastya is asking them to settle. Valley should be hidden, right? In between two mountains. Rendu mala irukku. Nadula vandu நம்ம இருந்தோம்னா the mountains will protect us. So he says you go and settle there. So this is the significance of the Panchavati location that Agastya is providing there. So once they took all these details, they are proceeding in the path that Agastya shows, and in between on their way they are meeting Jatayu also, the torch bearer of all the martyrs, right? Gayatri ji explained 2 or 3 weeks back, she explained in detail his story. So they meet Jatayu also, and after meeting Jatayu, they go in that same route that Agastya mentioned, and then goes and settles at Panchavati. Once they reach Panchavati, Rama tells to Lakshmana, examine the nook and corner of this area. Okay, examine it very carefully, because we are going to settle here. We should know where and when the terrorist can enter, where and when the thieves can have. When we build our house, right, we look at all this security details. So Rama is telling, examine the nook and corner, Lakshmana, and then select a location. Then Lakshmana does that, and then comes back with the exact location where the ashrama should be. Then Rama also agrees. Then he asks Lakshmana to build an ashrama here. When we go back to Chitrakuta, when they come to Chitrakuta, there also Rama asked Lakshmana to build an ashram. There Valmiki gives only 2 shlokas. He says Lakshmana got all the woods from the forest and then an ashrama was built. With that, the ashrama building is over there. And then in fact, Rama says, in Chitrakuta, Rama says, build an ashrama so that I can be at peace. I want to have Shanti because he has lost so many things and has come back to Chitrakuta, right? So he says this word, I have to be at peace. So build that kind of an ashram. But when it is in Panchavati ashrama, Valmiki gives a detailed description of how the ashrama is built by Lakshmana. Once that location was chosen, Lakshmana brings clay, Kalimanna, to build the foundation. A raised foundation is built, and then bamboo was brought to stand as pillars for the ashrama. And over that, rafters were kept. Rafters, wooden logs, marakatta. That was done for the roof. And over that, again, bamboo leaves were placed. And over that, it was tied with jute. Sanal kair vachu nalla iriki kattinaram. Adukku mela he kept kusha grass. This is the detail that Valmiki is giving for Panchavati ashrama. You have seen army uniform, right? Green and brown potundorva. Have you seen that? Why do they do that? And over that helmet also sometimes they put grass and come. Why so? Why should they do that? What is the significance of that color of uniform? Have you ever thought? Yes, camouflage, exactly. That is the kind of detail here Valmiki is given. It is among the trees and plants, right? So once he keeps the kusha grass over the roof, that will be one among the trees and plants. It will not be so visible outside. It cannot be easily observed or noted. So that is the kind of detail that Valmiki is providing for Panchavati ashram. Then the ashrama is built. Lakshmana goes and takes bath and he does graha pravesham for the ashrama. And then comes to Rama, says, Anna, I have built the ashrama. You can come now. Rama sees the ashrama and he embraces Lakshmana. He says, Lakshmana, you know my heart. You know dharma. Dharmajnaha, kritagnaha, he tells that. Same thing what Agastya told. Nothing is shared explicitly here. That terrorist will come, so you build like this. No detail is being shared between Agastya or Rama. No detail is shared between Lakshmana and Rama. Rama says only this word. You understood my heart, you understood my dharma. That is it. That is over. Then he embraces Lakshmana. Lakshmana, I am seeing our father in you. With so much of dedication, with so much of gratitude, you have done this ashrama and I am very happy, I am very pleased to be in this ashrama. Then they enter that ashrama and stays there for a few days peacefully. Now Rama has come and settled in terrorist base. Janasthana is the terrorist base for Karadhushana, right? The next thing, the terrorist should come. No terrorist is coming. Rama cannot go and meet the terrorist. He doesn't want to do that. So what he wants, what he plans is, he has to lay a bait to catch the terrorist. Bait na tundil. Say for example, in our house, lot of rats suddenly come in. 2 or 3 rats have sneaked in. Okay. How can I catch the rats? In fact, I recently had that experience also. How can I catch the rats? I cannot run behind that rats. It is next to impossible. It will destroy the whole house, but I cannot catch the rat. What other way to catch the rats? We lay a bait, right? We keep something for that rat to come and eat it. At that time, we can catch it. That is the maximum we can do. So what kind of bait is Rama laying here? If you look at that, his aura, his Rupa Saundarya acts as a bait to catch that Sundali. Which Sundali now comes at Panchavati? Shurpanakha, yes. Sundali Shurpanakha is going to come and get caught in that bait. Shurpanakha is one of the members of this terrorist gang and her job is to just wander in the forest here and there. சில பேர் நம்ம சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா ஊர்வம் எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுட்டு வருவா அப்படின்னு. Their work is only that. Go here and there, get all the gossips from here and there, then add some extra points to that, then go and tell it to the other person. This is the job that Shurpanakha does and her job is only that. So one day, Yadrichaya, by chance, Shurpanakha comes to Rama's ashrama, and only then Rama had done his morning meditation, morning tapasya is over, and with his Rupa Saundarya, he is sitting in front of his ashrama. Once Shurpanakha sees Rama, she gets attracted to that bait. Then she asks, who are you? Why have you come here? Rama gives a detailed explanation about him and his family. Shurpanakha listens to all that. Then she starts her story. What is her part of story? She shares that with Rama. She gives a detailed explanation of her family members also. My eldest brother, Lankadipati Ravaneshwara is at Lanka. Lanka is down south. Okay. With him, my two brothers are there. One is Kumbhakarna, who sleeps and sleeps and sleeps. And the next one is Vibhishana. Vibhishana, even though he is a Rakshasa, Pavam, he doesn't know to do any Rakshasic deed. Dharmatma. Shurpanakha's tone is like that. He's just a Dharmatma. Not at all fit for a Rakshasic life. He is also there with Ravana. Then my two brothers, Khara and Dushana, the sub-headquarters is at Janasthana. This is the detail Rama was waiting for. Now primary source of information has come to Rama. He is clear cut that all the terrorists are here only, so I have come to the right place and settled. So she gives explanation for Karadhushana also. Karadhushana is here at Janasthana, and my work is to just wander between Lanka and Janasthana. I just roam here and there. All these things she starts, and then she starts to separate Rama from Sita. The greatest sin that she's starting to do there. Then Rama and Lakshmana, you know the story of Shurpanakha. Rama and Lakshmana plays football with Shurpanakha. Then she gets angry, she gets furious, and that anger is turned towards Sitama. Once she starts that, Rama screams, Rama shouts, and he says to Lakshmana, Lakshmana, you give punishment, you punish Shurpanakha. We should not create, we should have not done, or we should have not make humor or made fun of these Rakshasis. Now she is taking that anger on Sita Devi. Now is the moment to protect Sita Devi. So Lakshmana, actually at that moment, he would have just killed her. But he has understood the heart of Rama. Because if he had killed Shurpanakha right there, then the main source of terrorists will not be coming out at least for next few days. So what he does, he takes a sword and cuts off her ears and nose. And Shurpanakha howls like so many wolves together. If they howl, how it would be. Like that she howls and then goes and falls at the feet of Khara. Khara is at Janasthana with so many other Rakshasas. Once she goes and falls on the feet of Khara, Khara is shocked. He asks, Shurpanakha, what happened? Why are you screaming like this? Who has done this to you? Why are you like this? What happened to your ears and nose? But then Shurpanakha starts saying, Taranau Rupa Sampanno Sukumaro Mahavalo. Even at that time, she says, two beautiful, handsome men, they have come to our place. And with that, a lady called Sita is also there. I actually went to catch Sita only. But was that her intention? When she came to Rama, Sita, Lakshmana ashrama, what was Shurpanakha's intention actually? Did she come to catch Sita there? Right? She came for some other purpose. Now she is going and twisting it to Khara, saying that there is a beautiful lady called Sita with them. I actually went to go and catch her. But then when I did that, these two men, right, they did this to me. So it is up to you to protect me now, Khara. Then Khara gets angry. Then he says, don't worry, Shurpanakha. I will send 14 Rakshasas with you. That 14 Rakshasas, they have never faced any defeat in any of the wars. They will come and protect you, don't worry. Then Shurpanakha comes with 14 Rakshasas. She shows the way for Rama's ashrama. Then when the 14 Rakshasas come near ashrama, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana were in a deep discussion. Probably some Vedanta they would have discussed, I don't know. But they were in a deep discussion. As soon as Rama sees these 14 Rakshasas, he says to Lakshmana, Lakshmana, Samuhurtamiva, just wait for a moment. Please safeguard Sita. I will go and destroy these Rakshasas and come back. We are in some deep discussion. One mosquito keeps on ringing in next to our ears, right? What will you do? We cannot concentrate beyond that, right? It is a big irritant. So what we do, we just slash it and then continue with our work. So similarly, here Rama thinks that some mosquitoes have come, I'll go destroy them and then come back and continue the discussion. He comes out with his bow and arrows. Then he says, who are you? Why are you here? I am Dasharatha Putra. We are Rama and Lakshmana. Why have you come here? If you really value your life, just run off from here. If you stand here further, you are bound to get killed by me. But all these Rakshasas, they say, you have angered Khara. What did Rama do to anger Khara? They don't know. They are like our sleeper cells. Have you heard of that term, sleeper cells? Sleeper cells, they are just brainwashed at a very young age. Early teens, maybe 12 or 13 years old, they are brainwashed to go and kill some particular people. They don't know why they are killing them. They don't know the background of who is teaching them. They don't know the background of the person whom they are going to kill. They don't know anything. All they know is, if he tells I have to kill, I will go and kill. And what do they get in return? In terms of food, in terms of money, in terms of home or any other things, they are satisfied. So with that, they will just come and kill. Their job is to just come and kill. They don't know why they are killing also. So similarly, these sleeper cells, they come to, they tell Rama, you have angered our king Khara and he has ordered us to kill you. So we will kill you. That's it. Then Rama thinks there is no point in further arguing or getting details from these fellows. Why to waste time with them? They are not the main people. Then he takes 14 arrows, all the 14 weapons gone. Next 14 arrows, all the 14 Rakshasas gone. Then he goes back and continues the discussion with Sita and Lakshmana. Once Shurpanakha sees this, she's shocked because she has never seen a human kill the Rakshasas in this way, at this speed. So she's terribly shocked. Now her screaming and shouting has doubled. Rendu shruti ஏத்திட்டா மேல இன்னும் ஏற்கனவே எல்லா நரியும் சேர்ந்து உழைட்டா எப்படி இருக்குமோ அப்படிதான் இருந்தது. இவாளை பார்த்து இன்னும் அந்த பயத்துல வேற that has increased, the tone has increased and she again goes and falls at the feet of Khara. Now again Khara asks, what happened Shurpanakha? I sent 14 Rakshasas. What happened? Why are you coming again and crying to me? 14 Rakshasas. What happened to the 14 Rakshasas in a moment? Then Shurpanakha gives a detail of what happened between Rama and those 14 Rakshasas. Then she again cries, I am like an orphan here. All I did was to get that Sita and nobody is there to protect me. You are not fit for being here at all. You are not protecting me. She's going on crying. Khara is not responding at all. Because Sonelia, Vamba Valak, she's a person who kinds of invites trouble wherever she goes. Probably Khara has got used to this so much, so he's not responding anything. She tells around 10 to 15 shlokas, crying, screaming, but Khara is not responding at all. Then she touches his ego. She says, you better vacate Janasthana and leave off from here, because you are no match for Rama and Lakshmana. You cannot stand in front of Rama. You are unfit to be the king of Janasthana. Ravana has chosen a wrong person to be the king of Janasthana. So you better leave off from here if you really value your life. Now Khara wakes up. Now his ego is touched. Then he says, what your words, your insults have angered me. My blood is boiling. Now it is my turn now to kill that Rama and Lakshmana and then take revenge for what they did to you. So he takes 14,000 Rakshasas just to meet one man, one Rama. With all the drum beats, with all their screamings, with all their weapons, with all their tankara, with their bows. They are starting with Khara, Dushana and Trishiras, main Rakshasas. Along with them, 14,000 Rakshasas come to Janasthana. Imagine in this forest, suddenly 14,000 people. Now we saw the Utsava, right? Ambal Utsava we saw. We see the tremor, right? We see the sound by their music and other stuff. So when 14,000 Rakshasas are coming, the forest itself is shivering. It is trembling with the sound of the Rakshasas coming. And Khara also sees a lot of bad omens on his way. But he says, all these will not disturb me. These are all for weak persons. Nothing can affect me. I'm sure to kill Rama and come back. I'm sure to take revenge for Shurpanakha. That was his word. And then he comes. The same moments is felt by Rama also. And he also listens to those sounds that is coming because of their coming. The 14,000 Rakshasas approaching the ashrama. He sees the tremble. He's able to feel that. So he says to Lakshmana, now is the time. I know your valor. I know you are very powerful. You are very much capable to destroy all these Rakshasas. But then I have resolved to destroy these Rakshasas. I have given my word to the rishis. So, oh my child, he calls Lakshmana as a child there. Vatsa, you please take Sita into a cave. You safeguard her there. You protect her there. If she is here, then the Rakshasas might come and trouble Sita also. So what do? You go and hide Sita in a cave. You also stay with her. Please don't come out. Lakshmana immediately obeys Rama's words. He takes all his weapons with him. He carries all the weapons and then he takes Sita also along with him and then they enter the cave. Then Rama, now he is going to start the real war with Rakshasas. He is a warrior, right? He is a warrior. So all these months and years, he has never faced a situation like this to use his weapons. To use his weapons, especially in a full swing. So he's highly excited, he's highly motivated to get into the war. That is one reason. The next reason is resolving. He has taken a resolution, right? The Operation Sindoor was like that. Once they hit the 9 terrorist base camps, then they decided relief. Even after that, the war continued. That is a different thing. But then they felt that justice is done. I think 128, it started, and by 246 or around that time, our defense minister had tweeted, Bharat Mata ki Jai, justice is served. Almost same 1.5 hours. I was just trying to calculate. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes. But here it is 1.5 hours. That is what Valmiki is mentioned. But that emotion we could relate now, right? Recently happening in our days it is happening. So we could feel the same thing with Rama also. He was just waiting for this moment. He was just waiting for this provocation from the terrorist. One provocation. What was that? The rishis were affected. The dharma was getting affected. So that is my enemy. What is my enemy? Adharma is my enemy. That's all. I don't go and create a fight. I don't initiate any war. But they are invoking this anger in me, invoking this provocation from me. So Rama is highly motivated, he is energized. He says this is the time. And then he enters into his armor, which looks like an ornament. Just like we put chain, bracelets and other ornaments for Rama. Here Valmiki says the Bhushana is his armor now. It is just shining like a fire. Agni jolikkira mari irukka அந்த கவச்சம். அதுக்குள்ள நுழைஞ்சார் அப்படினு வால்மீகி சொல்றார் பதம். He enters into his armor and then he takes his bow and then he strings it and then he does a tankaram. The very sound of tankaram is reaching the whole place and all the beasts and animals in the forest are trembled with fear and they're just running away here and there. As the army is approaching, Rama is getting out into the field. 14,000 versus 1 or 1 versus 14,000. That is the name of the chapter itself, the sarga itself, 1 versus 14. Imagine 14,000 Rakshasas coming that way. Rama is standing here. Okay? He enters the army. He stands at a distance and he does a survey of the army. Kanak podra manasla. Where I should stand, how much time will it take, from where they will attack me, what I should do. All these calculations are done within that few seconds. It is no wonder because our Gurunatha Samartharada Ramadasa Charitram, he will say the Kulkarni family, they will survey a land and then measure, all the measurements are done in their mind. No paper calculator, no, all this work is not there. When Rama Upasakas are like that, what to tell about Rama? Okay, he does a survey of the field. He understands from where the army is coming, from where the Rakshasas are coming. As they come, Rama enters into the army literally, and then he goes to the center and occupies the center of the army. It is like chess vilayadra. The main, they will say the center 4 squares are captured. Very soon you are going to face success in Artham. The center and the 64 squares, the center 4 squares are very important. Chess vilayadra. So similarly, Rama is entering into the army and standing right in the center. Okay. Then what he does, he doesn't keep the bow like this because they're starting to surround Rama. Inge Rama rikkar, sutivra the Rakshasas are there. So he thinks this position won't work, so this position is better. He turns the bow like this and he is standing ready for the war. And it should have been concentric circles. Concentric circles na enna theriyumapa? நடுவில் ஒரு சென்டர் இருக்கு, ஒரு சர்க்கிள், அதுக்கு அடுத்த சர்க்கிள், அதுக்கு அடுத்த சர்க்கிள் அப்படின்னு இருந்திருக்கணும். ஏன்னா 14,000 versus 1ங்கும் போதே they have surrendered Rama அப்படின்னா they should have come in concentric circles, one circle after the other அப்படியா வந்திருக்கணும் அவ. So Rama is in the middle now. All the Rakshasas with their weapons, they start to attack Rama, and Valmiki says Rama is receiving all the weapons just like he's happily receiving. Just like how a sea will feel when all the rivers come to it, right? Like that, Rama is taking all the weapons. Then he thinks, now is the time for me to reciprocate. Then he starts Mandalikrita Karmukaha. The circle becomes, his bow is becoming like a chakra around him, and then he starts to fight. The circle, concentric circle, one circle after the other is getting slowly destroyed. Some of the Rakshasas, just by seeing Rama in this illuminated form, and the Agni mari nadula edo one jolikra mari irukku, so they just get scared and they just start running away on their own, some of the Rakshasas. Then as circles slowly start disappearing, then further the other Rakshasas are coming in the front and they start putting their weapons on Rama. Then Rama is taking the Gandharva Astram, Gandharva missile. And to aim the arrow, there are some steps, right? You should take the arrow, you should put it in the bow, then aim it, and then release it. In the Marisila steps, once he takes the Gandharva missile, it is unimaginable, it is impossible for a human eye to understand when he is taking the arrow, when he is aiming, and when the arrow is hitting the Rakshasas. It is it is next to impossible for a human eye or a human to understand what he is doing. This can be compared to Changu Chakra. Diwali Changu Chakra vaikreliya. Once you keep chakra, then you light it. Slower it starts. Once it is in full swing, what can you see? Do you go and see where the chakra is? You just stand aside and enjoy the flames. So the bow is disappearing, nothing is seen there. It looks as if the arrows are just emanating from Rama. ராமர்னு ஒருத்தர் நடுவில் இருந்தார்ப்பா, அதுலேருந்து வெறும் பானங்கள் மட்டும்தான் வருது. Just like imagine chakra as Rama, imagine the flames as arrows. The arrows are going and falling on the Rakshasas, only that is seen. Nothing else is, his bow has disappeared now. It looks as if from Rama the arrows are coming and hitting all the Rakshasas. In all the corners it is going and hitting the Rakshasas. Valmiki is using the term, the arrows are playing there. Ramar vidradhu valayata vidradhungiradhu, that is one thing, but the arrows are going and falling on the Rakshasas playfully அப்படினு ஒரு வார்த்தை போடுற. இது என்ன அப்படின்னா, if you see violin players or மிருதங்கம் players, if they play so well, what do you say? பா அவர் கை என்னமா விளையாடுறதையா, right? You take an artist who paints or who draws, when the picture itself is having some beautiful life, then what we feel that the pencil itself is having some life. அந்த இந்த ஆர்டிஸ்டே மறைஞ்சு அந்த பென்சிலே என்னமோ விளையாடுற மாதிரி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி இங்க வந்து the arrows are going because they are also excited. The arrows are getting a life and getting excited. This can be even compared to Hanuman. When Hanuman starts towards Lanka, as he stands, he says, I am like a Rama's arrow. I should be like that because it will go and achieve its task and come. It has Ramanama in its mouth. So all these things he says, right? Hanuman is comparing himself to be Rama's arrow when he goes to Lanka, and when he burns Lanka dahanam பண்ணும்போதே he goes building after building after building, he keeps fire. 2 buildings cross பண்ணோனே he turning back and seeing that one building is not lighted, so he comes back and then lights it and then jumps back to the 3rd building. So விளையாடுறார் ஹனுமார் அங்க லங்கா தகனம் போது. Similarly, these arrows are playing like they are so excited, they were just waiting. In fact, when the war started, Rama is saying, Lakshmana, my arrows are just waiting to come out, my quiver is just throbbing, he says. It is just waiting for the arrows to come out. So the arrows are just playing around, all the Rakshasas are getting killed, and then the Dushana comes with his army. Around 5,000 Rakshasas are coming with Dushana. Then the Dushana's chariot is broken, charioteer is killed, then his steeds are killed, then his weapons are killed, then finally Dushana is also killed. Along with Dushana, now 14,000 Rakshasas were killed. Valmiki gives an account there. Just like India was showing evidence during Operation Sindoor, here Valmiki gives an account of 14,000 Rakshasas being killed at this moment. Now in the battlefield, only Khara, Trishiras and Rama is left out. Then now Trishiras tells to Khara, Maharaja, you don't worry. Single-handedly I will kill Rama. Even after seeing 14,000 Rakshasas being killed, this guy is telling this. Then Khara is extremely happy. It is projecting, Ravana, this is projecting. As and when Rakshasas are dying, in Yuddhakanda also Ravana says, you go and die. Saharthikane anupanamari Ravana anupuvan, sargam after sargam. So similarly, now Khara is extremely happy. He is praising Trishiras. Then he says, Trishiras, you go. Then while going, Trishiras says, I will go. No doubt I am going to kill Rama. If I kill Rama, you continue to be the king of Janasthana. In case I die, you come and fight with Rama. And the vaarthai vera solittu poranga Trishiras. Then he comes with Trishiras. Trishiras starts to shower arrows on Rama. In fact, Rama is waiting for some time, taking in all the weapons, taking in all the arrows. Then he says, Trishiras, wow, what a valor you have. This is the first I told. Anasuya kahana padam paatholaya. It is not Mati, Maranchi, directly he will praise. What a valor. Same thing Hanuman also does when he sees Akshakumara. Pa, inna tejas pa, what a valor you have. Ippadi varnaya saddeki. And the Mari, Rama is saying to Trishiras, wow, what a valor you have. You are a very powerful person. I can understand that by the way you are fighting with me. But then Trishiras, whatever you have done so far, whatever shafts you put towards me are like flowers falling on me. Now, see the real game. Then he takes his arrows one by one, his chariot, his charioteer, his horses, his weapons. Then finally he takes 3 arrows, 3 heads are chopped. 1, 2, 3. Trishiras is also gone. Now Khara looks, 14,000 Rakshasas I got, not one is left. Appayada buddhi varnolaya. Now Khara says, Rama, you have only destroyed trivial Rakshasas. Trivial Rakshasas na romba sadharanama Rakshasargala adichittu ni enmo romba peruma pattindirkiye. Now the real fight starts with me. Then Khara comes in front. Then between Khara and Rama, the fight starts. He also, like Khara is placing enough, throwing in enough arrows towards Rama, and at one stage, in fact, Rama loses his hand grip on his bow and his bow falls down. Then further he takes another bow and then again starts fighting. Then Khara also loses all his charioteer and horses, and then he comes down. He gets down from his chariot, and then he takes a gada, mace, to fight with Rama. At that time, Rama starts to speak to Khara. He speaks very harsh words, but in a very soft way. And the padatha vera Valmiki specifica podra mruduva pesinaram. He spoke very softly. He said, Khara, you have done so many bad deeds, right? Very cruel deeds. You were all sadist. All the Rakshasas with you were just sadist. What did these rishis do to you? Did they come to you for any fight? Did they trouble you at any time? Was it their intention? Why did you go and kill them like this? Why did you send so many Rakshasas to kill these rishis? The bad karma will definitely come back. Now it is time for you to get back what you did. All the rishis who died because of you, who must have gone to the heavens, will see you going to hell after getting killed by me. When Rama says this, Khara laughs. Then Khara says, again he says, Rama, you are talking like a fool. You are using stupid words. You are actually not fit to be right in front of me, but then you have come, so I have to fight. That is the only reason why I am fighting with you. Again, I am saying all the Rakshasas that were killed by you were all normal. And இருக்கிறதுலயே lowest level னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி he is saying they are very trivial. They are nothing compared to my valor, my strength. If you kill me, then I'll accept you as a warrior. Until then, don't waste your time. The warriors should not talk and waste their time. இதான் அவன் சொல்றான், கர வந்து ராமருக்கு சொல்றான். Then Rama thinks there is absolutely no point in even further talking to this person. So with his gada, he starts to fight with Rama. Then once that gada is also, that base also falls down, then he uproots a big tree, a sala tree that was nearby, and then throws it on Rama. Then Rama smashes the tree with his arrows. Then he takes a astra which shines like, which is shining bright like a fire, like a Brahmadanda mari irukkungra. That Brahmadanda goes and falls on Khara's chest, and then Khara also dies. In a matter of 1.5 hours, Ardhartika Muhurtam, all the Rakshasas were killed, and Rama's resolution to protect all these rishis was also fulfilled by Rama. Once Rama does that, all the rishis come and surround Rama. They say, Jaya Vijay Bhava. Once these words are heard by Sita, she comes out running and she embraces Rama from all the sides, not just in the front. She goes round and round around Rama and then embraces him in all the directions. Probably it should have been Sita's heart. Like when Rama resolved to kill all these rishis, Sita had a question there. She asked, why are you going and unnecessarily inviting trouble with these Rakshasas? We have just come to fulfill our father's promise for 14 years. So why unnecessarily go and do this? For that, Rama had consoled and convinced Sita there itself. But now, this should have been in Devi's heart. When she saw all the rishis surrounding Rama peacefully with no fear in their eyes. And the bayam irukliya, or if somebody needs 1,000 rupees very badly, that 1,000 rupees could be nothing to me. Onnume irukadadu. But the 1,000 rupees is a huge thing for the person who asked for it. And the tripti irukliya, and the santosham, and the shanti, and the 1,000 rupees kadachodane, in their eyes it is very visible, very much visible. So that kind of a peace, that kind of a happiness is seen in all these rishis' eyes. So when they say Jaya Vijay Bhava and come, Sita thinks, Rama அன்னைக்கு சொன்னது சரிதான். எதுக்காக வந்திருக்கோம் அப்படின்னா, தர்மோ ரக்ஷதி ரக்ஷிதா. That is the first word asked by the rishis in the first sarga of Aranyakanda also. They just don't say, you are the protector of these subjects. They don't say that. They say, you are the protector of the dharma of these subjects. That is why dharma has come back to protect the dharma that is done by these subjects. So once this, Sita also realizes this, and then she embraces Rama, and along with Rama, Sita and Lakshmana, they stay in that ashrama for some more time. Just like of course, Shurpanakha witnessed this fight, witnessed this war from where I don't know. As Anna recently said in one of his Upanyasam, after this, where Shurpanakha went, nobody knows. Of course, she goes to Ravana and reports, and after that, all address illama poyidhu Shurpanakha. But then one other person called Akampana, he also escapes from this battlefield, and then he reports this incident to Ravana. Adhe mari, the path that is taken by Rama, that is also very significant. He starts from Ayodhya, right? Later in Maricha's story, we get to know that Maricha, Subahu, all these Rakshasas have traveled towards Ayodhya also. And that is where that Siddhashrama, Vishwamitra Ashrama, they are getting killed. So Rama is actually clearing the path from Ayodhya, and now he has come to Janasthana. That now Janasthana is cleared. Then he does a turning and then goes to Lanka as a headquarters. Now there, Rama's Rupa Saundarya was laid as a bait for Shurpanakha, and that only led to Janasthana Vada. Next, to clear this headquarters, first the primary source of information is going through Shurpanakha and Akampana also to Ravana. So this happens to be the turning point in Ramayana also. Again, the Melend Vandavar, he is not going this way. Anna would say, India would have created like this, like Bharatadesham. So instead, he does a turning point there and then comes down south. So that is where the actual headquarters of the terrorists are there. So he has to come to this place. So just our personal thought, of course Hariji had told me this, just like Rama is laying his Rupa Saundarya for Shurpanakha as a bait, to kill Ravana, something has to be laid as a bait. Sita resolves to lay herself as a bait, and then that happens to be the starting point of the destruction of Ravana also. So let me conclude with this point. We'll start bhajan. Ganamradathla idu paadrillappa Rama Rama adu paadrilla theriyuma neenga paadrilla Rama Rama Raghu Rama Paratpara vechirkela Sethu paadrillappa anna neenga paaduvilla sonna indaga book enna அது பாடிட்டு நீங்கள் தாசாட்சி சம்பத்தி பாட முடிச்சு கிளம்பிடலாம்.
ராம ராம ரகு ராம பராத்பர ராட்சச நாசக ரணதீரா ராம ரகு ராம பராத்பர ராட்சச நாசக ரணதீரா राम राम रघु राम परात्पर राक्षस नाश करण धीरा राम பக்கீர அரக்கனின் அக்கீரம மொழிய சக்கரமாய் வில்லை வளைத்து நின்றார் அக்கீரம மொழிய வில்லை வளைத்து சூறாவளி போல் சுழன்று சுழன்று அந்த சூரரின் சேனையை சீர்குலைத்தார் சூறாவளி போல் சுழன்று சூரரின் சேனையை சீர்குலைத்தார் राम राम रघु राम परात्पर राक्षस नाश करण धीरा राम राम रघु राम परात्पर राक्षस नाश நடுவில் நின்றே சுடுசரமுமிழ்ந்தே கடுமையாய் புரிந்தார் படுநாசம் நின்றே சுடுசரமுமிழ்ந்தே கடுமையாய் புரிந்தார் படுநாசம் தூடனனை துண்டித்து தண்டித்து கண்டித்து திருசீரன் தலையை திருப்பி வைத்தார் தூடனனை துண்டித்து தண்டித்து கண்டித்து திருசீரன் தலையை திருப்பி வைத்தார் ராம ராம ரகு ராம பராத்பர ராட்சச நாச கரண தீரா ராம ராம ரகு ராம பராத்பர ராட்சச நாச கரண தீரா கரம் போன்றலரும் கரனின் கரத்தை சரத்தால் கழித்தன நரங்கனின் தோழன் கரம் போன்றலரும் கரனின் கரத்தை சரத்தால் அரங்கனின் தோழன் இறுதியாய் மைதிலி உறுதியாய் தழுவி குருதிக்கு மருந்தாய் விளங்கினலாம் இறுதியாய் மைதிலி உறுதியாய் தழுவி குருதிக்கு மருந்தாய் விளங்கினலாம் राम रघु राम परात् पर राक्षस नाश करन वीरा राम राम रघु राम परात् पर राक्षस नाश करन वीरा
दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन सुधा विमल यश योदायक फलचारि बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि देहु मोहि हरऊ कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश गुलोक राम अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुबेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित हाथ ध्वज और ध्वजा शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगदम्ब विद्यादान अति चातुर राम काज करबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र में को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लायक जीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत सहस हस कई श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सिख ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा नारद शारद सहित जम कुबेर देवपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कई सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव कीना राम मिलाय राजपद राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुम्हारे मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश महेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र योजन परमाणु लीलाकाई मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माई जलधि अजर जनाई दुर्गम काज जगत के दे सुगम तुम्हारे राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत ना क्या सब सुख लय तुम्हारी शरणा तुम रक्षक आपन तेज समारो आपे तीनों लोक हाथ देगा भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर नाम सुना राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की नाचे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम भजन ध्यान जोला सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा इनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर राम तुम्हारे अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पास सदा रहो रघुपति अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पास सदा रहो रघुपति राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे जन्म जन्म के दुख अंत काल रघुवर जाय जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चिंतन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कर रघुकुरु देव की नाई जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई बंदे महासुख होय जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होवे सिद्धि साखी गौरीशा तुलसीदास सदा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महाडेरा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की उडाला जाळुनी लंकाला बाबा मारुती उडाला जाळुनी लंकाला बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे 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 बाबा मारुती उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती उडाला 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 जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती आला बाबा मारुती आला रे 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 बाबा मारुती उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती उडाला जाळून लंकाला बाबा मारुती जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. मणिमय रमणीय राजभवने मल्लिका शोकादि कुसुम वने सीता कल्याण वैभवं दशविध सुगंधि द्रव्य धूपे धक धक ज्वलित कर्पूर दीपे वैभवं बहुविध शोभन द्रव्य संपूर्णे भावुक प्रेमिक जन संकीर्णे कल्याण वैभवं स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा स्वागतं स्वागतं संपूर्ण कामः उपरि नवरत्नमणिमय सहसीता राजेवानवपुष्पपुष्पे लिम्बामि पदयोरयत समनीलनवराग विहितं मलय चन्द भक्ष कुले मंगल विग्रहा कलयामि मले कस्तूरी तिलकं देवि लिखा ललाटे कमलाक्षर भुवीरा परिशोभिते माधवी मल्लिका माला माधव तव कृत्वा लीला 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 प्रभुनायक सुंदर मधुरं कर्पूर परिमलं कामो हते सददामि श्रीभूतो सरसं दाशरथे अधिरोह्य सीतया नवरत्नोला अनुज्ञाप्य प्रेमिनं प्रेम लीलां स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी मामा मारुत चंचल विरोधवृंदे मंदारादिक कुसुम सुगंधे विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः सरस संगीत रस परिपूर्ण वसंत विराजित उद्यान वने विहरति रघुवीरः विहरति रघुवीरः पुष्प विनिर्मित कंदुकेन प्रेमिका प्रियया प्रियवचनेन विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः जय जय रघुवीर श्रीराजपुत्रा जय जय सौमित्री प्रेमैकपात्र जय जय सुग्रीव दाशेन्द्रमित्रा जय जय पार्थोद सछायगात्र जय जय संफुल्ल रक्ताब्जनेत्रा जय जय ब्रह्मादि सुरकृतस्तोत्र जय जय वाल्मीकि कृतसच्चरित्रा जय जय पवमान तनयाब्जमित्रा जय जय साकेत राजराजेन्द्र जय जय सर्वेशा सद्गुणसान्द्र जय जय प्रेमिका तारक मंत्र जय जय मां पाहि श्री रामचंद्र जय जय श्रीमती जनकेश नंदिनी रतिकोटि सुंदरी नवकिशोरी सुनयना कुमारी सुरमनोहरी रघुनंदनानंद वर्धनकरी नवमल्लिका पुष्प मंडित सुवेणी नवरत्नभूषणे मधुरवाणी कल्याणवेश कमनीय रूपिणी कोसलराज कुमारकामिनी साकेत सम्राट सकल स्वामिनी सरस संगीत रसिक स्वभाविनी सरयो नदी गिरा उद्यान विहारिणी शरणं भवदेवी प्रेमिक जननी प्रेमलता सखी जन कराक्ष मंद स्पंदिता डोले विलस गमाकर शोभिता मैथिला राजा नन्दिनी वदनो आलोकय सखी राजकुमारं रूपकलादि सखी जनबाधितक वीणामृदङ्गादि संगीतरसी तापरहित शारदचन्द्र चन्द्रिका शोभित सुन्दर सुमुखम् आलोकय सखे राजकुमारं कुटिल कुन्तल भरणिबधा अभिनव मल्लिका कुसुमहार मृदिल शोभिता मृगमदीलका वदन मृदुहास प्रेमिका मनोहरम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारम् जय साकेताधीश जय चारुकेश जय दिव्यमणिभूष जय राघवेश लाली जय कुमार जगदेक वीरा जय सीता मनोहरा नवपुष्पहारा लाली जय श्यामलाकार जय पीताम्बरा जय शत्रु संहार जय मनोहरा लाली जय दिव्य लावण्य जय जगत्पुण्या जय प्रेमिकानन्य जय लोकमान्या लाली जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् सुंदराय शुभमंगलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् पुंडरीकलोचनाय कुंडलादिभूषणाय खण्डभानुवंशजाय जय मंगलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् चापवैयभूषणाय भूपचक्ररञ्जनाय जय मंगलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् कामकोपवर्जिताय सोमशेखराय प्रेमिकेन्द्र पूजिताय जय मंगलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् जलज सुंदराय शुभमंगलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मंगलम् साकेतनगरे श्रीमती मंदिरे सकल संभृतांतपुरे सखी जन करे सद्गुण निर्भरे सरस श्रृंगार संगीत मुखरे शिश्व सुखम प्रभो मंदहासवदना मणिमय भूषणा महनीय मनोरमा कल्याण गुणा मैथिली मोहना मंजूळ भाषणा मल्लिका मंदार मालिका हरणा शिश्व सुखम प्रभो राकेन्दु वदनया रसनीय वचनया रत्नमय दिव्य विविध भूषणया रम्य सद्गुणया राजेन्द्र तनयया रमस्वर भूवीरा प्रेम परिपूर्णया सुखम प्रभो श्री रामा सीतया साकं समवाप्तकामा शिश्व सुखं प्रभो नानाविधमणिरञ्जितं परिमलकुसुम कल्पितकल्पेशेष्वसुखं मैथिलभूपतितनयया मनोज्ञवेशया प्रियया शेष्वसुखं कारुण्यगर्भितप्रेमविलासा कौसल्या हृदय कमलनिवासा शेष्वसुखं श्रीरघुवीरा शेष्वसुखम्
Jaya